What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Bullshittin with Jesse and the Bunch. I am Huncho Velli, joined by my main man Merk and the Lego man himself, Jesse. Tonight we have Frank Dog in the building.
What's good? What's good?
How you feeling tonight, man?
Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Feeling a little good. A little great. Out of shape. Just hate a steak.
I feel it. Yeah, if y'all tuning in once again, we got Frank Dog in the building tonight. We're gonna be asking him a bunch of questions regarding to like his music life, background, and everything else. So let's get a little bit into it, man. Like, tell us more about yourself, brother.
All right. Well, it started when I was about 8 years old. I was influenced by Eminem a little bit. Yeah. He said saying goodbye to Hollywood, and everyone was starting rumors that he was giving up on the rap game, and he was even throwing it into the public. He may be giving up, or because he wanted a family life or whatever. And I was like, how could you change the world so quickly and then want to give up on it and just say goodbye to Hollywood? I said, if he's saying goodbye to Hollywood, I'm gonna say hello. And I started picking up the pencil when I was 8 years old.
Yeah, I feel
When
it.
I listened to that album, yeah, that curtain call. Yeah.
Fuck with the old Eminem.
Yeah, I fuck with older.
All right, so weird shit, right? I just had this conversation with my wife the other day. My opinion on Eminem is like, I rock with him, but like I can't really listen to you because I feel like
that.
in your fame you got whitewashed again, bro.
Yeah.
Like you was real, and then like
I have a whole different like weird I don't want to say issue with Eminem as if like I don't fuck with him, because I do, and I give him his roses, and he is great, and he's one of the greatest, blah blah blah. Give him all that. I'm not trying to make it sound like I don't fuck with him, because I do.
no, I think he's the GOAT.
The problem is with
Definitely.
Eminem, I have to cherry pick what songs I listen to, because while when we were younger, they were funny and they were okay. There's a lot of songs that's just like,
the generations change.
Yeah.
what the fuck are you like?
What were you even thinking of?
Yeah,
Why
like
did
some
we
of the
think this
shit
was
you're saying,
hilarious?
like some
why
of the
would
shit
we
you're
think this was
saying
hilarious?
is like a little over the top and
Yeah.
absurd,
Yeah,
and
the pills
It was
not even so much like the pills, but it's like
But someone in the drunk
the dad
and the mom
fucking with him, touching him, and like
that shit's crazy.
just like he just went like way too extensive on some like sexually explicit shit that's like wouldn't be like some normal sexually explicit shit. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you can't talk about ass and titties or a pussy.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
Bitches.
whenever it's your dad touching you and shit like that, it's like, come on, bro. What?
he was like 9 inch.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
and
he was
then
like
it's like,
9 around
he's
the time
talking
it
about his
happened.
mom, and
The worst of my
he's
life
going on
is-
just talking.
And we were kids, and we were taking that in, and it made us rebel as young.
And like I said, it was cool to listen to, and it's lyrically is well put together. You know what I mean? It's regardless of what the context is,
it was all lyrical.
it makes sense and it's lyrical.
Yeah.
And again, in that time period, it was all shock value. You know what I mean? At that time period, people wasn't expecting that.
Nobody was
coming out
expecting
saying the craziest shit. It's like ICP. That's why they had such a
huge
big
following. They
battle.
had a
Today, there's people that'll be like, "Oh yeah, but that was Eminem though." Like it's Eminem.
but that's like saying
Yeah,
like okay,
still, bro. When
but
you
that's
go
like saying like,
ICP
oh yeah,
and Eminem are like two sides of the same coin, and the only problem is like that's why they fought so hard against each other. That's why they had the biggest rivalry, because
one was more rock, one was more rap.
but it was the
And they
same
were
fucking
trying
shit
to
that they
help,
were saying for the most part. It was dismemberment, brutality, blah blah blah. And
they both had different sides of the
and again, in that time period, we all enjoyed it. nowadays, looking back as an adult that has like children and all that, it's
Yeah.
kind of like
Step back from that.
I wouldn't want my kid listening to that shit.
Bro, yeah,
Like
I
that's a
still-
little
I would still
Why
listen
we're
to
off
my
the
shit
wall.
too, but I'm definitely not listening with my
Just the
7-month-old.
two of
Like,
us.
Yeah.
Just the two of us.
That's like even like some of X's songs. Now that I think about it, I'm like, man, there's definitely some songs that aren't
Early
for
shit.
kids.
his
Oh
early
my
shit
fucking
is
god, bro!
wild.
Like proud cat owner, like or not even proud. What was it? Wooden XXX Tornation. Like, bro,
Yeah.
there's
Definitely.
no fucking way I'm letting my kid listen to that. Like an early age, fuck no.
Eat my ass.
Eat my literally. If you don't like me, eat my ass. Like, bro, your kid
yeah,
is
but
literally.
but even shit like that isn't.
That's not that bad.
Yeah,
It was
even
just
shit like
the,
that
the
isn't that big of a
fucking
deal.
lyrics.
Because, like I said, you could talk about ass and titties and all that. You could literally audio book a porno, and it would almost be okay as long as it's not your family member doing it or like some like super age gap type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
What?
there's only certain things that
He's got a
make it
point, though.
Yeah, he does.
genuinely
I understand.
fucked up.
I mean, I guess they do make like exotic books for like adults.
No,
and shit, too,
I'm
but,
just
like,
saying as rap lyrics. Like as
Oh.
rap
Rap
lyrics, you could
lyrics,
literally
it's just-
say, like you could rap the whole time about you fucking how every position, whatever you want to say. Like I don't
Yeah,
give a
yeah.
fuck,
As
and
long as it's not.
Yeah.
them two
potentially I may end
topics.
up playing it around my kid if it's good, and that's just
I'm
because. And and it's not like I'm gonna expose them to it, but it's
Right,
that
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
It was
you
just
gotta
the way that it
at
came
some
out was
point,
hard.
at some point, kids are
When
gonna
it's hip
fucking
to it. Yeah.
have
Right,
to deal with
right,
that shit
right,
anyway.
right,
And
right.
it's not like I'm gonna sit her down and be like, "Hey, listen to this." But if I'm riding in the car, I'm not gonna like go out of my way to change a song if I think it's a bop. You know what I mean?
Like-
But I'm definitely not gonna like play that same song if he's saying all that same shit, but the topic is his sister or his uncle, or you know what I mean? Like
Dude.
that's where you draw the
That's
line. Like
insane,
there's a
yeah,
line
that's
that is
insane.
drawn.
I
That's
grew up off
insane.
of Uchi Wally, bro. Whenever I was 4, you know what I mean?
Man, you gotta think
Uchi
fucking
Wally.
what's the one shorty's
Nah,
name?
Uchi
My
Wally.
neck, my back. Like
Yeah.
those were the type of songs that like niggas was growing up on, like
We
Magic
grew up
Stick
Rucka
and
Ali.
shit. Yo, fuck.
And that's what I mean.
Uchi
All
Wally.
that shit
Oh,
was
shit.
fine. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That was fine. With
Oh
some
man.
of this shit, they was playing at our sock hops.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
cap.
Like we was in
Yeah.
elementary school listening to some of this shit, and motherfuckers
Yeah.
didn't know what the lyrics
Not
meant.
even that. I'll take
Yeah.
you to the candy shop.
No one
I
knew
bet you
what
lick a
the
lollipop. I was like, yo, what is this nigga talking about, bro? Like,
perfect
What you
example,
mean by
bro.
that?
Perfect example. Uncle Cracker, follow me.
oh
It's about
God.
heroin.
Yeah, they just
Is
they
it?
just finally.
It's about heroin.
yeah,
Bro,
that's
what?
I mean.
This whole time I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
All these
Wow.
motherfuckers loving this song and
You
everything.
find out
It's about
something
heroin.
new every day.
But it's a
nah,
bop.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
crazy.
but it's a fucking bop. You ain't gonna now that these people know that it's about heroin, they're not gonna turn it off at their barbecue. They're still gonna listen to the fucking song, and all the kids are still gonna be close by running
I mean,
around
shit,
playing
that's like
because it's a fucking bop.
Kid Rock though. I mean, like the whole situation that he's going on with now about Bud Light and shit, and he used to love the fuck out of Bud Light. But it's like motherfuckers are still gonna listen to Kid Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you still drink Budweiser, you're still gonna listen to Kid Rock. Like I don't care. Like
Yeah, y'all
I
see the
drink
dude
Miller
that was
Lite.
throwing the cases of Coors Light across the fucking aisle in Walmart. It was
No.
a video. Oh, that shit was so
Oh,
funny.
man.
That shit was so funny.
was he stone cold in them? Like
No, he was just picking the whole case up and throwing them. Just fucking.
somebody's grandma got fucked up. I know this. I know this for a
So
fact.
they-
Granny got
he
taken.
obviously left in handcuffs, but he was smiling the whole time. I was like, "You goddamn right."
Goddamn right.
If you're gonna get arrested, that's one thing I will definitely say. If you're
Hold
gonna
on,
get
wait, we're
arrested
gonna
in
take
life,
this.
walk out of that bitch proud. Be
Proud.
proud of what you did, even if it's fucked up. In that moment, you just have to be proud of what you
I mean,
did.
in that moment, yeah, it's kind of fucked up, but it's just like at the same time, it was worth it. It was very much worth
Yeah,
it.
but
He should've
the
crushed
only
the
reason I
person.
say
Very
that is
much
because
worth
it's
it.
like you knew, like none of us are that dumb. We all know that jail exists, and we
Yeah.
all know that the cops will get called, and we all know that you're gonna end up in prison.
Yeah.
So like you knew what was gonna happen, and you was playing the fucking game, and you got burnt. So guess what? Be proud. You know what I mean? Like with it.
There ain't
You
shit.
did
Yeah,
it. You knew
There
it
ain't
was. You
shit.
knew there was a
Claimed
fucking 50-50 chance that this shit was gonna happen, and it happened. At least own it.
True.
At least just be like, "Yep, I fucking did it. All right." Sort it out in the mix later. You know. I'm
know,
not
man.
saying don't be sorry for what you did.
Put
I'm
him
just
in a
saying.
casket.
I'm probably not gonna
Don't
be
act
sorry.
like you're
Yeah,
surprised.
definitely put
Put him in
him.
a
Nah,
casket.
put him in a coffin. Put him in a coffin.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Put 'em in
don't
the
be
coffin.
surprised when it
Love
happens.
it.
Like, what? I can't believe it. Why in the fuck y'all put me in handcuffs? Oh,
What do you mean?
you fucking knew.
Like,
You
bro,
just
what,
beat
you
somebody's
can't do
grandma to
that.
death with
Yeah.
a Coors Light.
You
Yeah,
can't
you
do
know?
that.
Just end it.
Like somebody was just enjoying their day shopping and then just boom, random Coors Light on their head. Like that's
You
insane.
know, you're here throwing shit around, acting like a goddamn hooligan.
I wanted to say it so bad, but I forgot we're live. Like, oh man, I'm sorry.
But
Damn
yeah.
hillbillies.
Goddamn hillbillies.
But I grew up in Uniontown, mainly
Right.
Lafayette, and like it wasn't really different to me growing up at Lafayette. But when you got older, and then you know what I'm saying, like racial tension wise, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, in a sense, yeah, but not really, because like
Eventually, things grew out.
Irk
We
was
was-
kind of on the opposite side of
nah,
it.
we was beating niggas up. Like, we
That's
was
what I mean.
beating
It's like
niggas up.
you went
Like,
to Uniontown.
yeah, I went
and
to
you were part of like the
Uniontown. I went to
majority.
Lafayette. So like, I went to
Uniontown was
BF too.
where
So
I was
like,
with LH,
BF is where I got into the racial tension at. Because
yeah.
over
Yeah,
at
'cause
BF,
it was the country kids.
they was just,
Country
bro,
kids.
nah, it was just bougie motherfuckers that was acting like they
know,
was
man.
something they
I know,
wasn't, bro.
man.
And that shit
I
got on
know.
my nerves. So then like transitioning from that and going back to Lafayette, everybody was like, "Oh, you switched up, you're bougie, blah blah blah." But no, I was terrible. I was terrible. It was bad.
Lafayette was just like where we would crack up, man. We would just
Lafayette
cut
was
up on
Lafayette was
everything,
really like
on
it
everything.
was a
and
good
everything.
school.
It was the
It was
best.
just like we was so misguided, like going through that. Like we had great teachers. I'm not
We
going
had
to sit
the
up there and
best
bash
teachers. That's
none of the
what-
teachers and
that's
shit.
what was-
It's just
It's the
so much
curriculum.
shit that and
exactly.
so much
It's the
shit
curriculum.
was able
We
to
need
get
more
through.
people
Like
working
Motherfuckers
on
don't know shit about
education of
taxes.
personalities.
facts. Don't
You
nobody
ain't-
know shit about
No one
taxes.
knows
Don't
shit
nobody
about
know.
how to get a mortgage,
Yeah,
how
don't
to
nobody-
figure out a loan.
Yeah, don't nobody know that shit, bro.
No one knows
You know what we
anything
know how to
about
do, bro?
finances.
Write a fucking paragraph in less than an hour. That's how we know how to do. Use the
system
the
in
the
America,
Pythagorean theorem and shit. Like that's it.
the school system in America is meant to teach you not how to be your own boss,
It's
but to lead under somebody else.
it's
Yeah.
basically
do
it's
somebody
setting you up
else's
for
work.
jail, bro.
Yeah,
If you think about it, it's setting you up for jail, bro. Like literally, that's what it is. You're taught. You're taught to leave at a bell. You're dismissed
taught
at a
to
bell. You
rebel.
can eat whenever. You can't eat unless they tell you can eat whatever this and the third, or you're scheduled at a time to go eat. Blah 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 blah. Like that
And
shit's
that's
crazy.
yeah, but what you're thinking way past that. Jail didn't come until after what that is all modeled after, and that's work.
Yeah.
That's working under somebody else. That's
true.
you being a normal worker. You got to clock in at a certain time. You get your lunch break at a certain time. You better be back at a certain time.
Facts, you're right.
You clock
They
out.
know when you're shitting. They know when you're shitting. Yeah.
You get a fucking evaluation. You get a
They know
work
when you're shitting,
evaluation. They
bro.
tell you how good you're
They know
doing
when
or
you're
if you
shitting.
fucking suck. They decide if you deserve a raise or not your hard work.
Right.
You can work as hard as you want numbers. They don't give a fuck about the numbers. You could pump out. Well, some people care.
Some people get it.
But you could pump out way more numbers than everyone else on the floor, and guess what? You still won't get a raise, but the person next to you will get a raise because their uncle happens to play golf with the guy that hired you.
Yeah. True shit.
That's why they don't teach you how to fucking do your taxes or none of that shit.
They need to teach you taxes, personality. They need to.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
They need to work with personalities more often.
That's even hard to do because certain people don't know themselves. If that makes sense.
That's the rough part. Is like up until shit, not even 12th grade. Like if hypothetically you would be at like 14th grade before you actually are like comfortable enough with yourself to like really say this is probably my personality. And then even then, which I'm 31.
Yeah.
You're
27.
29.
Okay, so 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, excluding you and kind of you, like you weren't who you were 10 years ago. 19 years old, you weren't this.
Well, shit, you gotta.
24, 24, you weren't this.
No.
2 years ago, you might not. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers, we change every fucking year, every other
shit.
week.
Shit, bro. I wasn't me at 18. I
Facts.
wasn't me at
Yeah,
16,
you know.
I wasn't me at 14. I wasn't me at 30. Like,
Shit, I definitely can say this as a kid. I definitely wasn't myself.
But I'm saying
But,
like
yeah,
they should look into like what you want to be more. You know what I mean?
I
what
think-
but that's
I think that
good.
there
Allow
should
it
be
to
a
be
lot
freer.
of.
freer. Yeah.
I think there should be a lot more elective classes. I think that they honestly, I think that school should end at a certain period, you know, like it does now, as far as like the end of the day. But then I think that there should be another 2 hours of the day added on that if you want to come in, you're more than welcome. And there's specific classes that are like introductions to actual shit. Like you got the VOTEC, and the VOTEC's cool and all.
Yeah,
But like,
Yeah, definitely.
what about some of the other shit out there? You mean like, what if you want to be a
Musical
a
arts
fucking
and all that
yeah,
shit.
like you
Yeah,
know, what
they-
if you
they
want to
don't
do
really put
more
into
music
that
than
out
just
in this
music
area,
class? What if you want to do more
Huntersville
with
did a little
computers than
bit,
computer
yeah.
class and typing class? Like, you know what I
Right.
mean? What if you're more interested in cooking than just home ec?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
they do that type of shit in other countries. Is the weird shit, right?
Yeah,
that's
We're one of
crazy
the
as
only
hell.
countries that doesn't do shit like that.
It's weird, bro. It's just like they run so much smoother and operate so much smoother.
athletics. You know what I mean? Think about it. You have
Yeah.
to go to school for like athletic medicine and shit like that.
Yeah.
Why is there not like some type of introduction course to that in high school that's not just gym class?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
there should be.
we
Any
should
subject
have
that you
At
touch
this-
on in
as
school,
much
you
as
could
we've
branch.
changed.
to
Yeah.
any
Like you learn
profession.
CPR in school, and that's basically it.
like
Yeah,
and
like,
I'm
that's it.
not positive what all Votech offers, but I mean like I imagine they do handle like the auto mechanics, the auto body, the graphic design, the electrical, but like do they touch on, let's say, masonry? Okay, so they have masonry. What about right off the gate, heavy equipment operators? You know, like that's something that
They have diesel auto mechanics. So that'd be the closest thing.
or like anything for like people that want to try to
Can
work
you
on
still
getting
go
their
to Votech after you went to
CDLs.
school?
You know what I mean? Like there's a thing like
You can go to a trade school.
like
bro.
heavy
Yeah.
equipment, like a heavy equipment operator. That is something that most jobs that are going to hire a heavy equipment operator require experience.
Yeah.
Now,
Be beneficial.
if you don't have a fucking introduction program to give them, hey, I did 2 years of experience
Yeah.
throughout high school. If they don't have that, well, then they just can't get hired, and then they'll never get the experience, which means they'll never get hired. So then they got this degree or they're good at something for fucking nothing. You know, it's like they did it for no reason.
And I feel like that's a huge downfall in today's education too. Is the fact that like
See, the
like
thing
bro,
about our
there's
tech
people that
school
don't
here-
even really know how to write.
The thing about our tech
Yeah.
school though,
You know what I'm saying?
is
Like,
that they do
Yeah.
try to help you find a job. Like once you pass your Nocties and shit, and you
yeah,
graduate,
that's
they
cool.
try to help you, which is cool because that's
Yeah.
a lot
What's
more
even
than
That's
most
worse
cool.
is
do.
we're being cheated
But
in
that's
areas
that's
like
not a
this,
guarantee
like
either.
with
When you
scandals,
don't have,
know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Like I found out like Young Inspirations or something. They like took their whole family to Disney World or something, and that was supposed to be for the kids and stuff. And like I was like, wow. That's
you sure it wasn't
crazy.
East End, because like I know Young Inspirations hasn't been around since, or are you talking about like way back in the day?
Way back in the day.
Oh, yeah, I
Brian
believe it.
Brian McLee's family, yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, they went to the Disneyland and didn't use any of the money on us really. So we got to see LeBron play. Yeah.
Damn, son. Vibrate at the table, my man. What's wrong with
My
you?
bad.
I was
Damn,
PO.
fucking up. Fucking
Hey, yo,
up.
my fault. My
They
fault.
asked
My fault.
me
My
if I
fault.
wanted to keep the Young Inspirations around whenever I was that age.
Yeah.
And I told them, yeah, I do want to keep it around because my uncle was a superintendent. You know what I mean? I was like, this is good for the kids. If I didn't keep it, imagine like what else would have been going on.
Right.
Like most of our parents back then, they didn't have babysitters or anything like that, you know. But it was different growing up. It was way different, man. Like some things I wanted to touch on though about growing up. It was like mm, I don't know. I ended up going to Connersville, and I ended up becoming like this hermit, man. Like out of nowhere, because like I was at Lafayette and Uniontown High School. I was like out of the box, like I was myself. Like I already broke out of the cage one time, but like when I went to Connersville, I like I hermited. Like I didn't say anything for like a whole year. The only time I would talk is when motherfuckers would ask me to rap, and I like just was known for that rapping. And whenever I went to Ben Franklin, my mom, she used to be addicted to actually crack cocaine and stuff like that. So I ended up, my mom lost custody of me, and I ended up going to Ben Franklin for a little bit, and it was different there too. Like I ended up getting into gang beefs and shit, like gang beefs.
Now, when you say gang beats, what do you mean by that?
It was like
Like,
we had G Cut and there was KS.
what's G cut?
It was something way back, like way back, man. It died off.
See,
Yeah,
because like I knew the Grind Squad,
yeah,
KS Beef, and then
yeah.
Mac 10 and
But
KS.
G Cut was like something that had a little bit of Mac 10 in them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But free effing, free effing for sure. But like it was Molly G, and I hit him up.
Free Molly G.
Free Molly G, hell yeah. I hit him up. Uh, Tuskegee. I ended up shaking hands on the shit. You know what I mean? It just squashed it all off.
I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, though, man, it was a ride for you. It seems
It
like.
was it was a ride, man, and then I ended up in so many corners of PA. Like I ended up being known in each part. You know what I mean? With homelessness and the mental health situation, the mental health issues and stuff. I've been to Scottsdale, Greensburg, Ruffsdale, Irwin, Delmont, Denora,
Hey, speaking to the mic a little bit, man,
yeah,
bro.
Denora, all them, yeah, like Denora, Alberton, Scottsdale, Greensburg. I've been to so many parts of PA. It's just I connected with so many people. It's different. And then I've also I started into this tribe thing. This tribe thing. You remember when the tribe thing was kicking off back in the day? Like I was telling you about it.
You said the tribe.
The tribe, yeah,
Oh yeah. I definitely remember that shit. I know what
yeah,
you're
the
talking about.
tribe. Uh, I had people from New York, Chicago on the track and different things like that. And my dude Ed Nerd, he's from New York. He's a smooth criminal on that shit, man. He's a real smooth criminal on the fucking line, man.
So, like, you got anything coming up forward as the years?
I just released two EPs. One's called Virtue. It's got 10 tracks on it. And then the other one is God's Orchestra, The Devil's Symphony. And it's like it's all years of work, you know what I mean? Just all built up. One day I recorded 10 tracks and just like put them out. And then like through the year though, after I finally looked at it, I finally looked through a year like just bullshitting, you know what I mean? Just bullshitting and recording. There's like 85 to like 105 songs out there majorly distributed. and I just don't even know what like I was really even.
Now, where can you find these songs?
Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, all under the name is Bishop. TikTok sounds, basic Facebook sounds, Instagram sounds, Snapchat sounds, all them sounds. You know
Oh
what
yeah,
I
so you
mean?
really made sure to market yourself properly and
Right.
get your shit out there.
Yeah, yeah.
I definitely respect that. A lot of
Definitely
people
respect
don't
They don't do that,
they'll
man.
like,
TikTok,
they'll
yeah,
post on
yeah,
YouTube and they'll
Yeah.
post that shit, everywhere, but they don't go in to find, even if it's DistroKid, you know what I mean? Even if it's DistroKid,
DistroKid
United
really nice.
Masters,
I'm
you know what I mean?
using United Masters.
Yeah,
See,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
everybody keeps
any
talking
of
about that
them.
United Master shit. Like,
I've been
what?
spreading the word about it.
Yeah,
That's
as
what's up.
long as
Yeah.
you
I've been
fucking
trying to spread the
find
word
a
about United
distributor
Masters.
and
Someone
just
needs
put your
that.
shit
Yeah,
out there, because they're gonna at least make
works.
sure that, like, you might get all the major ones, you might get Spotify, you might get YouTube, you might get Apple Music, Amazon Music, but
yeah.
what about the little
The
ones
little
that you
league
might not
ones.
think about
Yeah,
or
yeah,
know about? Like,
yeah.
these distributors, they're gonna make sure that they hit every nook and
Organically,
cranny that they're able to fucking get it. Yeah, because
What's
all
it
they're
called?
doing,
you
all
need
they're
it
doing is putting your
organically.
shit out there.
Yeah, you need everything organically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
you
just
do.
gonna put your shit on the sites.
Yeah, it's just gonna
It's
be
up to,
posted.
it's up
They're not
to
gonna
the people to
advertise
click.
it.
Yeah,
You're
correct.
gonna have to market it yourself.
You say United
overnight.
Masters, right?
Yeah,
That's
but
what's
you're gonna
up.
have to market it yourself overnight. Like I literally stayed up like every night, 12 to like 7 in the morning, just marketing my shit off, bro.
Yeah, that's the big thing is,
Yeah.
and nowadays, thankfully, it's a little easier, and some of it is not so organic, but
Nah.
it's a lot easier to help boost your shit with like Facebook promo, Instagram ads,
Oh, yeah, for
shit
sure.
like that.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say some of it isn't so organic is because I've seen a lot of times, and as anybody else that has used these things has seen,
The numbers.
5,000 impressions,
Yeah.
4,000 people seen this, but you got 27 likes
Yeah.
and no comments or something.
Right.
And it's like,
Yeah.
you're on Facebook using Facebook, their ad program. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's a
yeah.
Facebook ad program. It's all through the same company. So you'd like to believe that it's
Yeah.
to some extent legit. But in the same sense, like, math ain't mathin'.
No,
Facts.
it's
You
not.
know?
It's not.
It's
Yeah.
like
Right.
it's like if I'm doing this shit on Facebook, but Facebook is also linked in with Instagram and everything else. It's like, why wouldn't my views be popping over
I'm
there
on Instagram
like
too. Yeah.
the
That's
same
wild.
way? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then you
Well,
gotta pay
that's
for that.
because they use two separate ad programs. You just have to,
Oh, they do?
yeah, you have to do
I was-
Facebook
Oh,
ads
see, I thought it
and
was
then
all through.
Instagram
I was
ads.
thinking about looking into the Spotify ads. Yeah, I was thinking
See,
about
I thought it
looking
was
into
all
that.
through the meta. So like I thought like
Metaverse, yeah,
Instagram and
it's all
shit.
metaverse.
Well,
same
it's
shit,
the
but like-
it's the Meta ads app.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that makes more sense. Definitely makes more sense.
I was wondering what the MetaZoo was about, man. What's that about?
Oh, that's a
It's a card game, bro.
yeah,
It's
it's a TCG.
Jeremiah,
Yeah,
sub
that-
Frank Dog. So
What's good?
Jeremiah, how you
What's
doing,
up?
man?
What's up?
Appreciate
you for
yeah,
tuning
in.
What's good?
Mike Waddell, the guy from New York, he
What's up, Perk?
decided that he was gonna
What's good,
try to make a
Perk?
card game, and he started fucking with it and ended up, making this awesome card game. And I came in shot, Perp, what's good, my man?
What's good, Bird?
I ended up stumbling upon the card game in one of my darker moments, and it kind of really helped me out. The
Yeah.
community of it, like, really pulled me through a couple times.
That's good.
And so after that, I ended up getting it tattooed, getting the logo tattooed on my forehead.
That's crazy. I got a tattoo.
Yeah.
Right here, man.
Yo, whenever he did that shit, I literally looked at this man. I was like, bro, you got a fucking face tattoo now. He was like, yeah. I was like, there's.
And then
no
I ended up
fucking way.
going to New York to the New York Comic Con and hung out at the MetaZoo booth. And I got to meet Mike Waddell and got to meet my guys P Wood and Bailey. At the time they were running LPA. Now P Wood is out with Blake's Breaks. 1 second.
Yeah, Blake's Breaks.
Yeah, I happened to just buy a whole fucking box of packs the Metazook right before we started.
Metazoo Tops Chrome.
Yes, sir.
Fendi facts, Fendi facts, Fendi
But
facts.
yeah,
You know,
Blake
decided to back-
Martinez used to be a professional football player. Decided that he was going to quit football to sell Pokemon full time. He retired, and
That's
that's
dope,
who
actually.
my man P Wood is breaking for.
Oh, Huncho, no.
I think that's pretty fucking awesome.
Hey, go with the fit, man. Stop playing. You already know we still the fucking champs, nigga.
And
Stop
then-
playing.
And then on the other side of it, we
Numbers
have my man
A's.
Bailey. Bailey is now running Steve Aoki's Aoki auctions on
Steve
Whatnot. So yeah, he's out here fucking running the Whatnot channel for
I just
Steve
can't believe
Aoki.
that,
You know
That's
what I mean?
dope.
Like
That is
That's dope as
That
fuck,
is
yeah.
dope
fucking
as
unreal.
hell.
And like these are dudes that, I know personally. I pop in the streams and they fucking know me, and it's instantly,
Facts.
what is
Yeah.
going on? Like I've met them both in person. I'm about to make trips out to both of their houses and kick
Yeah,
it with
man.
them.
That
I'll be
DJ
on a
is
couple
known.
Aoki auctions.
That DJ is well known. He's on like Music Choice and stuff, right? And everything.
Steve
like that.
Aoki was a
Yeah,
part of the,
yeah.
or he did a lot of
Hey,
productions
look at that.
for.
Jeremiah, know what's up. He said big show coming up on Whatnot. What
Hell
is
yeah.
it? It's one of your shows, or which?
May
what
27th,
stream are
big
you
show
talking
coming up
about?
on Whatnot. May 27th.
What kind of show is it? Like
Right.
who's
Yeah, that's
stream?
what I'm trying to figure out. but that's
Yeah,
gonna be
what's
lit.
good? G, what's
But
good?
Steve Aoki, he used to do a lot of
He still
shit
does. He
for-
goes and DJs everywhere, but he
Well,
used
yeah,
to do
but
a
he
lot of
used to-
remixes.
he did a lot of
used
shit
to-
for
he's real
the
big.
Black Eyed Peas or Black Eyed Peas. I said Black Eyed Peas.
Black
Jesus
Eyed Peas.
Christ. Black Eyed Peas.
So when's the first time? I'm gonna switch it up real quick. When is the first time that you ever like actually got to record and like get your
Oh,
shit down
man.
and not just not just like spitting or writing? Like when's the first time you got to actually hit the booth?
Whenever I never got to hit the booth until I actually met Nas.
Oh, nice. Facebook Breaker.
Actually,
Yeah, I'll have to
yes.
check that out.
Yes, but actually, when I met Nas, that's when I got in the studio. He put me on first out of everyone, and then I did meet Kevin and Yuck. Yeah, and I was telling them about Yuck. I wanted to make an album with a Yuck sticker,
Yeah, Vince.
and then he ended up taking it using Yuck, and I wanted like I started recording down in their basement, and then they just never worked with me, but Nas was taking me in, and he was really wanting to work with me, and we were getting shit in.
Yeah, Nas can respect talent and always is down to try to help someone out if possible.
Yeah,
Facts.
no, yeah,
Big shouts out to Broski. You already
oh
know.
yeah, bro. But
Perp wanting to know if
When
you
I
got
first-
any new shit coming out. He just got done saying that he had dropped some new shit not too
Yeah,
long ago.
yeah, I even put down a bunch of Bull Studio up in it, and I was like August 5th or no, I mean April 5th. I was supposed to be up.
Yeah,
in
that
there.
was the initial date.
Yeah.
April 5th. But what was I gonna say? Hold on. Shit.
About you
man.
getting
Gotta
in the
let
booth
him
with
know.
Nas.
Yeah, whenever
Yeah.
I first recorded, I was like actually recording off of cell phone voice memos whenever I was like 11 years old.
I
bro.
tell him to do that shit all the time.
I
Just for,
I
just
can't.
for reference.
I
years
can't
old, bro. I
fucking
was
do it.
doing
though.
that.
Yeah, you start
So-
freestyling,
And
just
I
turn the
became
voice
shoot-
memo
I
on. Now
became
you got a
Shoot for
reference
the
track.
Stars off of Ti, whatever you like. You know what I mean? Like I was real popular in ninth grade off of that. Whatever you like, Shoot for the Stars
Yeah.
with Izzy McCargo and shit.
Is he rapped?
Yeah.
Hold
I got
the
him
fuck
into
up,
rapping,
bro.
I got
Alright,
him
so-
into rapping,
What the
bro. I got him into rapping.
So Jeremiah Baker wants to know how
Wow.
music helped you cope.
He used to be He used to be a drummer, and I got him into rapping. How's it help
That's
me cope?
insane.
How's it help me cope? Oh, I use it for self-expression a lot. Like everything I go through, I write it down with self-expression about what I go through mostly. Even if it's like mental health, I really don't even care about how far I bend the creativity when it comes to just even having the words together and making it say something. Like just the other day, I used some old words from something I used to say in high school. I said, "We measly mopped them, a mosley meet them," while we was measle mopping or something like that. And I was like, "Wow, man, it was just
Nigga, I never knew that. That's insane, bro. I never knew that. Never knew that.
You ever hear someone measle mopping?
No, I'm talking about
He's already-
Izzy
he said
rapping, bro.
Izzy.
Perp had said
Yeah,
Izzy's
Izzy on the
nice.
track. Izzy on the track. Frank Dog on the mic. Frank Dog on the mic. Izzy on the track. We used
That's
to kill it. We used to call
crazy.
Mad Trick Boys and stuff.
That's
Mad Trick Boys.
crazy.
Be like, shoot for the
have
stars. You
to-
always go far.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to ask this
it was
nigga
just-
about that shit, bro. That's
Before Wiz Khalifa came out with that "Shoot for the Stars," bro, we did that shit. Before Pop Smoke came out with it, ask Izzy. We did "Shoot for the Stars."
He said, "I'm stamping it."
I'm stamping it. I'm stamping
We
it.
did that shit
Stamp.
first.
We did that shit first. We was in 7th grade doing that shit.
said put him on at the mosque. You
We was in 7th grade doing that shit. Perp even know. Perp knows about Shoot for the Stars, bro. Ask Perp. Where he at? Shit.
Perk, can this be confirmed?
Perp. He ain't even on there.
Nah,
bro.
he's on here. I know.
He gotta be on there, bro. Yeah. You can just ask. You can ask Perp. You can ask Killa. All them. Shoot for the Stars was a big hit back in the day on everybody's MySpace, man. It was weird. Back in the MySpace days. Crazy.
Yeah, Perp said he's here.
Back in the MySpace days.
Yeah,
See,
it was
MySpace, I ain't
called
really-
G Cup Productions, my page, but back on MySpace.
I ain't really fuck with MySpace like that. Like I
Oh
had
man, right?
I had pages and then I would make them forget the password. I had pages, make them forget the password. So I was just like, you know what,
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
I was one of those strange ones. I had an Xanga.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
exactly.
I'm like,
Xanga.
whoa, what is that?
It was like it was kind of like Facebook or MySpace, except
It sounds mad familiar
It
though.
does.
okay,
It
so
does. Like there was a commercial for it,
XEN
right?
everyone
GA?
had
It looks like the
XANGA.
Zanga lit up orange. Yeah.
Okay, I do remember that
The
shit.
Zanga lit up orange or something.
Nah.
Nah.
it
That was
like,
Ubu.
it was like
Okay.
black and purple, I believe. I think I don't remember, so long ago, but it was like a blog, but it was your own personal blog, just like it was kind of like a online live diary, for lack of a better term. It's like you had a little
Yeah.
profile picture, and you could like for I'll give you guys one of my
Yeah.
old posts, for example. You were able to tag what movie or video game or TV show or music that you were listening to, like whatever, you could tag it and it would come up. So I tagged like Kingdom Hearts, 'cause at the time I was playing the Kingdom Hearts series.
Nice.
Tagged in Kingdom Hearts, was like so hyped that this game just come out today, blah blah blah, whatever.
Oh, okay. So
So it's just like a post on Facebook,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But it's kind of like in blog diary form.
That's awesome.
And you would just go, you can't post on another person's page. So but you could message them. So you would just like go on their page and read their shit. And then you could message them, respond.
that's-
Would it write the
that's
date
actually
down
dope.
for you and everything, like just like Facebook does, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So, that's
it'd
pretty
be-
dope.
it'd be
And
journal
then they
form.
shut it down. And I did the dumbest thing. And fucking, they allowed you to download all of the like coding, for lack of a better term,
Yeah.
for your profile. And then there was another website you could put it into to read it, and it would come up as pictures.
Yeah.
And bro, I went through my shit, and it's like it's so cringy.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I
went
was
through some
young.
cringy stuff.
Oh man,
Yeah.
shit. Like I can imagine, like, if I remembered my old, like my first original Facebook, if I could remember that password, bro, I
Oh,
guarantee
bro.
it's cringe.
Yeah, like I was going
I
through some cringe
guarantee it's
stuff
cringe.
earlier. My memories, I was like, you went through a breakup, bro. You went through a breakup April 10th, something like that.
Yeah.
Nah, see, I
you
hate the
did.
mememories.
Nah,
It's
did y'all
like,
see
oh, my
did
fucking
y'all
God.
see the fucking meme
2010,
going
I was
around?
like, you went through a
The what?
Did y'all see the meme going around about like the Snapchat memories of like 10 years ago, and then it's a picture of you fingering your own butthole?
Yo, what the fuck? No, I didn't. That's insane, bro. That's fucking insane. Yeah, no. But I did see the meme that was like 2 years ago. You were with this dumbass bitch, and I'm like, yes. Why did you have to bring that up today?
Jeremiah, we were kind of touching on that a little while ago. He said like for the most part, you know, you do your promoting yourself.
Yeah,
and
you
just,
do all your own marketing.
Oh
and
yeah, I
everything.
do. I do mostly all my promoting. Yeah, all my promoting myself. Oh, I think he might have been asking you though. I don't know.
If you're asking me, I definitely do all
'Cause
my promoting
that's
myself.
G. Yeah, that's G.
I'm getting ready to actually
knows.
start looking into a marketing company. I need to
Yeah,
find a
yeah.
marketing
Marketing.
company to get hooked up with.
Marketing's the shit. Yeah.
But yeah, as of right now, I'm just trying to
yeah, we
do it all myself and promote the studio ourselves and
Yeah.
see what we can.
we
Yeah,
we
see what we
market,
can do.
Yeah, yeah. We market. I do my marketing by ear. It spreads like a virus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd
Word
be
of mouth. Word of
surprised.
mouth spreads like a virus. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
it really
Yeah.
You'd be
does.
surprised.
Yeah,
Like
definitely
owning a painting business. I'll just sometimes like someone will say something or
Yeah,
ask a
yeah,
question,
yeah,
and I'll mention that I own the studio,
yeah.
and they'll be like, "Oh, really? Where at?" And then next thing you know, they're like, "My cousin does X, Y, Z, and they might end up needing to come down." You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
just and not to say like, you know, I don't get too many clients that way, but it's still awesome that like that's still just word of mouth. People give a shit.
I would come
I'm
down.
just happy if someone
I
even
would
gives a
come
shit.
down to record since I
Agreed.
know you personally now. You know what I mean? I would come down to record, put in 50 an hour or whatever. You know, facts. Yeah.
All right, Jeremiah. Before I ask this question, are you asking me or him?
Yeah. Any channels you can go through to get help, or do you want to be 100% independent?
And perp, yeah, you're like me. Yo, I mean, more lately I've been staying at the house or at work,
I
but
want to be.
yeah, we
100
be everywhere.
I'm gonna be
Facts.
100% independent. But I did wanna.
Oh no, that's fucking Frank's song, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But facts though.
Everywhere.
I'll be fucking everywhere.
I'll be fucking everywhere, bro. I'll be fucking everywhere. I'll be fucking.
He said
everywhere.
both of you.
Facebook breaker in
I'll
the
be
house.
fucking
What's
over
going
there. I'll
on?
be fucking
Hey, I'm
everywhere.
gonna have to check out your
Hey,
your
shout
show
out-
on whatnot.
Shout out, Young James.
I'm a big whatnot buyer, and I'd be selling
yeah.
a little bit, but not too much. I
Uh,
mostly keep a lot of my
Shout out
collection.
Johnny Napes, Young James, G.
All right, well for me, I do have channels that I could probably go through, but I also, it kind of I guess does turn into the whole like I want to be independent thing where I don't want
So sis.
to. I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to have to ask one of my friends like, "Hey man, you want to promote me or like you want to get my name out?" Like I don't know why, it's just like a pride thing for me.
Yeah, you want to do
I
everything
feel like
on your
I
own
feel like
independently, yeah.
I feel like at some point
That whatever you do is your work.
I respect you either way. Like if you're
Yeah.
my close friend, I respect you either way, but I feel like at some point if you value what I'm doing and you think it's worth you promoting, that you're going to do it on your own accord.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell
I'm
yeah.
not mad at you if you're not,
Hell yeah.
but I'm thankful if you are.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I'm thankful.
I understand that the people that I could use the channels to promote are on such a high level that I would not suggest them to promote something that would not be up to par quality wise.
Exactly.
So that's why I say, like, if they don't deem it worthy enough, then hey, I completely understand that. I'm not gonna fucking get mad about that. You know what I mean? But I'm thankful if you do.
Yeah, but yeah,
And,
Eminem is what made me start writing actually.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's definitely.
And Facebook Breaker, I did not see you on Whatnot yet, but Jeremiah was talking about it earlier, and I'm big on Whatnot, so I'm definitely gonna check out
We should play
your
that
shit.
special.
Yeah.
That's something special, bro. I guess I'm just something special. You should play that.
You got an iPhone? Or you got
Yeah,
Android?
I got a Droid. Where's
Oh,
the
just-
cord?
You can just pop the thing off.
Yep. Yeah, pop that. Like, look. Hold on.
I don't think he should have to ask friends.
Yeah.
I mean, you never should have to ask anybody.
I don't think
It's
you should have
just
to ask friends to help get your name out
Well,
there. We don't ever have to ask nobody, bro. Really.
how about to say in a sense. I mean, if you're a friend, you're gonna support.
If you're a friend, you're gonna support regardless.
If you like the shit, you're gonna support.
Yeah.
yeah, but okay, so listen, you got to hear me out with this. I also understand and respect there's a difference between supporting and using
Someone's
/
time.
supporting
Yeah,
with
crutch.
your
Yeah.
business or your
Yeah.
platform.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
let's say, okay, 10 years ago, whenever weed wasn't so okay.
Yeah.
You know how many people smoked weed and definitely supported all that shit and
Yeah.
supported the legalization, but was not about to make a song about it
Facts.
or say it in an interview after a football game, or you know what I
Yeah.
mean? They was not about to do that shit. Why? Because if they support that shit on their platform, it's gonna fuck them up, or it's gonna make bad quality for them, or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's why I kind of understand. Like, yes, you shouldn't have to ask your friends to support you. In the
No.
other sense, depending on what their platform is, don't expect them to
Oh yeah.
post your shit
Yeah.
depending on what.
Like, yo,
your
check
content
this, blah,
is.
blah, blah, blah,
It's a
It's
from
a good
yada,
example.
yada,
Like,
yada.
with my music, my aunt owns an antique shop. She
Yeah.
doesn't share my shit.
Nah.
Yeah,
I don't
because
hold it
the
against
people
her.
that are
My aunt,
buying
like,
antiques
yeah.
are not gonna want to listen to what
they're
you're
not trying
doing,
to see my
bro.
shit. Like, and I get that. It's whatever.
and
you
it
know,
could
like,
steer
But it's
people
just-
away from her
Yeah.
shop.
And I'm
Yeah,
not
but it's
trying to
just
have that.
I
you know?
understand.
Everything
I
else that you
understand
do,
that
like, I'm pretty sure she
completely,
supports it.
Yeah. You got to be conscious of how shit
Yeah,
affects other people.
exactly.
sometimes, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Because
Which
you could,
level it's on.
because you could drop an amazing gem and
We're
be like,
almost to that
There's
point
a
in the
joke.
world where everybody is going to be okay with it and happy with whatever is happening. Just not yet. Not yet, but almost. We turn it down just a
The name
little bit.
Bishop has left the building.
Up one.
Mine is back.
You're good right there.
Get at me. Might grip up some little cutie and become a power couple. Back on some G shit. Like some Nicki and some me shit. Bad bitch, sorta like Cardi, except how she act offset. Rihanna, but I'ma be on everything ASAP. Cause shit'll never be rocky with me unless it's sugar crushes with Rocky Road ice cream. That's why the name is Bishop, but they used to call me the Mike Fiend. He beats to me like it's candy or caffeine. If the girl looks too good, I'll end up always smashing. Like mashed potatoes, no corn though, cause no, I'm not corny. I used to always get the glory, but it always seemed to bore me. In my rhymes, I tell a story. Y'all couldn't fuck with me if I was ever to climb my own peak again. Just got done fucking, but you asking me to freak again. Smoking on that creeper, guess you can get used to this. Me and it just creeping in. Toes turning to gold diggers, best friends never speak again. Had to say goodbye to Bishop Frank Dog on the motherfucking mic. I guess I'm just me again. Cause you can never love me, so we ended up fucking in the public. And she said she loved it. I said it was tight as fuck, but to me it was nothing. I could never front shit. Frank J. Bench, go. The first name always means blunt or sincere. Dalen McLee used to call me Chico when we would play Smear to Queer. I grew up on the east end of Uniontown, something you never knew about. JV had the blueprint, and in my life they called me the alchemist and architect. My life, I just drew it out. El Nino, I said, what happened to this girl? I guess I just flew her out. There's something that there isn't anything that you can do about. Seen bitches sucking dog dick for a hit of crack. Something like you type of rappers would do for clout. Said him and his gangs was after me, homie, truthfully honest. I ain't never been scared, she seemed lonely. I'm brutally on it like Blue Bonnet. But you know I still had to go to church. Snitch on motherfuckers, nah, I used to sell my high school guidance counselor and the principal. All the work, girls would flirt. F them at the JC Penny exit. All up on the inside and inside up in the dirt. Mention my name and is that shit again. I'll kill it worse than Eminem did on Berserk. Rap God, rap devil, guess I turned them both. Or shit, all in the Holy Ghost. I ain't neither of the titles, call me the hip hop anthropologist. Fuck with my name, you'll end up getting fiend snap like bars turning into Mr. Anonymous. So look at me in my eyes and ask me, how could I do this, or that? Well, tell me what the problem is. The lead having all the answers to save the world and still not solving shit. I ain't ever been scared of this so-called Illuminati bank brokers who sleep too much and always seem to talk about me. Fuck the false media. And how the fuck you gonna say I only look good on the social? My PR, that means press release, managed Joyner Lucas European tour, so I guess I'm going global. You are what you put your attention to, and this rap is the only thing in my vocals. Voice getting hoarse is still gonna fuck up anything with these vocals. I started out with a $10 mic, blew up famous as fuck, so don't tell me anything about needing me some Pro Tools. Your girlfriend loved me, guess that's why when she seen me, she had to put some software. And if you got something ever handed to you, I probably was the one who brought it there. Trap Money Gang branded. Frank Dog on the mic t-shirts. Yeah, I just dropped me some gear on April 5th. I'ma be on Bunch of Bull Studio podcasts. Like, yeah, I just stopped in here. Opposites attracting. You could say we're polar opposites. Rappers barely rapping anymore except what they paid to do. Mainstream media real. I found all the loopholes. So me, no, I'm not convinced. Treat the janitor the way you would the CEO. Well, which one of you talking with? So many personalities within me. I guess I could be both. Fucking UK women. Like, I could be mate or I could be bloat. But I'm definitely not you, man. You's a goddamn wanker. Matter of fact, I don't even need an artist name. You could just call me 2 words, but here's 10 of them. The end, you should already know my name. Frank, sir. Frank, sir. I guess I'm just something gifted. You call this something special, like that old school heavy metal on something special.
But Virtue,
Jeremiah wants to know if you record in the studio.
I'll be
and
recording on the phone, man.
Perp says
I'll be
fire.
recording on the phone. I need to record in the studio, like Perp says. He says go to the studio.
Yeah.
I'll be like wanting to post it, like
Get that
he does.
quality
Get
up.
in the studio, get that audio quality up.
What do you use to record on your phone?
BandLab actually, man.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
seriously.
same, bro.
Like,
Yeah, I was
listen,
gonna say
listen,
Murky's.
I record all my demos on BandLab and then I come to the studio to get buzz.
They say we live in dreams now.
Never thought I'd imagine.
Never thought I'd imagine.
They say we live in dreams now.
They say we live in dreams now. Never thought I'd imagine. Never thought I'd imagine. They said we live in dreams now. Never thought I'd imagine. I got that drip like a damn baby bottle. She said she wanna babysit. I told that bitch to swallow. Don't throw up, get the fuck out of my door. And then don't come back and be back by tomorrow. They all try to hoop, but ain't no one trying to holler. I'm trying to rap like I need a sponsor. Just talk to Dre, and no, not the doctor. We with that cake, tell them bring the zoos, load up them choppers. I'll tear a block up, get some new gear coming soon. Big drip, hey bro, told you, no one can stop us, not even coppers. Cause we was some robbers, back before cops and robbers. I'm driving now, won't even stop, not even for joggers. They play the vegans, I play the odds, bro. I'm Timmy Turner with the burner. Bet you ain't know I was depressed when I wrote that. Thinking about cartoons with my teeth in a crack and a gap. They want a diss, I give them that. Future, and exactly stand for that. Demon time, I'm loading up them hollows. I'm making my rounds, they coming quick. Coronavirus, this beat is sick.
No math from English to Spanglish to math pass. What this is? We. Oh, you speaking French? Oh. Well, they all fried, barely survived like brain cells twiddling, ticking. I'm adding my money up now, and it all started making that sense like it was the 6th, or maybe it was the 7th. I'd rather go to hell, cause not all dogs go to heaven. Cause God told me pets ain't for heaven, pay the rent at 11. They scratching, they begging, they sinning, repenting. Lord, let them be forgiven. Fill hot tubs with eyes, quarters, dimes, and pretty women. Like Pop Smoke when he met Yay. I told a vision, I told a vision. I told a vision. They said we live in dreams now. Never thought I'd imagine. Never.
What's the name of the song?
That was a intro skit on God's Orchestra, the Devil Symphony. Yeah, man. And then I went off on God's Orchestra, the Devil Symphony. Like that's what I've been promoting mostly because it's been going off on the charts.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah. Intro skit, Wish Me Well, blacking out. I said something about being at Dizzle's house, blacking out, shut a whole block down or something. Cause like we was at Dizzle's house, K Dizzle. But when he was with the Click, he used to be the Click. It was the big get down or get
DAC the
down.
Click.
It used to be the big get down or get down. Remember, bro?
That's my dude.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to Beamer,
Shout
Ish,
out
and
to-
Dizzle.
Yeah, bro.
Holy
Ish
shit,
be
y'all just
murdering
sparked the
shit.
whole fucking memory.
It's
in the
be
back of my head.
murdering shit,
Yeah,
bro.
how much
It's
time
be
we got
murdering.
You want to play a beat?
Play a
Yeah,
beat.
it's 9:08. We got,
Play a beat.
yeah, if you got a little bit more time.
Oh.
Whoever, it don't matter.
Play a beat.
As long as
bro.
a
Go
beat,
ahead, just
son.
play a beat. Go ahead. Shit.
Oh,
Let's
man.
go
We about to
ahead.
do some freestyling.
Shit.
Let's freestyle.
Who's starting it off?
I don't know.
See
It
that?
don't
Hold
even
up.
matter.
See that.
It don't
Hold up,
even
or
matter,
Jesse.
bro.
Matter of fact,
It don't even
you
matter.
know what?
Yo.
Yeah, I'll play some.
Yeah, play something.
All right,
Just-
hold up. Between you two, heads or tails? Who wants heads? Who wants tails?
Tails.
Alright.
Oh shit! I already called tails.
Heads. All right. Eric's gonna start it off.
All right.
You just
Hell
gonna play it
yeah.
on your shit or you want to do?
He can play it on his
Um,
shit. He got it. Yeah.
Yeah, Eric, give it
Oh man. Oh.
Oh
let
shit!
me
Here
hit
we
this,
go
man.
again.
Here, let's
Hey,
hit
y'all
this.
ain't seen some shit like this since
Here.
Pillow Talk. Y'all remember Pillow Talk?
Oh, man.
Shit.
The look on that.
Actually, I think the last freestyle I did was my birthday.
I never perp to tell you happy birthday, bro. I told
Oh
him to
shit!
tell you,
No,
yeah.
definitely, he definitely did. Yeah, I appreciate that shit
Yeah,
too.
I know.
No, I'm cool off of that right now.
I know, man. Yeah.
Peep the fucking bullshit, bro.
Bullshit.
Shouts out to the rug plug, bitch.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
You know what it is. Let's go.
If you know the plug, you can get the rugs.
Yeah.
Oh, this sound like a Tron beat,
Stop playing
man.
with these niggas.
Hey, let me talk my shit a little bit, cause bitch, it get easy. You know I'm from the east side. Hell yeah, we get sleazy. Slimy ass nigga, you know I keep the shooters beside me. If a nigga want war, then you know where to find me. I ain't hiding from nothing. I ain't worried about no bitch. She can suck a nigga dick and I'ma throw it to my cousins. East side nigga run it up and that's 100. Why you talking to these bots? Little nigga, I ain't nothing. Ain't worried about no bitch if I can fuck. I ride to get cash and do that with my brothers. That's 100. I already know that I was down bad on my ass. Why the fuck you think I got up in and picked up a hustle? These niggas ain't never seen a honey ball or nothing. Ain't seen 10 bands, ain't play with 5 of them. Niggas gonna die if you play with my thuggers. Little niggas gonna die if you play with my brothers. Okay.
I don't own a fucking microphone, but I would like to know why do you my next
Birthday love. Okay.
live.
Oh yeah, you did do this beat, didn't you?
All right, here, I'll find another one.
Yeah, you did do this beat.
Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up. I won't even do it.
Alright, hold on. Want me to do it?
All right.
Turn that back.
Hold on, fuck.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright.
you said we turning it back.
Yeah, turn that back.
We want him Frank Dog on the beat.
Yeah, we'll let
See
him
what
do
we got,
his and
let's
then
see
I'll
what we
switch
got.
it.
Shout out to the burner. That's my best friend like Timmy Turner. I'ma have to make a couple fairy tales. I don't give a shit if they feeling very well after I get them with the fucking lick. I'ma have to get them with this fucking shit. Yeah, like I'm bullshitting back in the studio, but this is not what I gotta do to yo. This is not a little duke. This ain't that type of shit. I just have to flip anything I do. Anything is true. And I'm in the mood, like mood season. Shout out to them. And you know what I'm talking about, Wook Jones. You already know though. And that's on the YOLO though. But I be kicking this shit like it was YOLO. But it was not Drake to write and kill everything. But I'm a murder and I'm a sing. I rap and then I gotta go do my thing with the cookies. Shout out to Burner, shout out to Wiz. You know, like the next cell and the big chain. I do big things. Frank Dog on the mic. I rap and I sing.
And then I come back on the beat and just fucking get this shit sucked on me. I came on the beat on tight. These niggas be talking like they on time. I do what I want to, bitch. You know that I do nothing blind. Bitch, I just go in. By the time I'm with Merc and then these niggas know damn well that I'm higher than Mercury. Can't fuck with me. I murder beasts easily. Fuck your bitch and leave her where she supposed to be. That's not with me. She full the streets like stop signs. That's her baby dad. I killed the game. No gift to gab, but bitch, I got the gab with me. Nigga got some grab with me. Your bitch just wanna grab to me. Know damn well that we gonna shoot us on school, nigga. Your faculty. Give a fuck with better you win, bitch. I will renovate that shit. Already know that I'm so high as soon as I swear she fainting shit. Already know that I am godly gifted, but my hold on. Already know I'm godly gifted. Might be on some Satan shit. Niggas be talking like they work with me, but you work with the fuck it. I'm faster to you, girl.
And I be on that Tatum shit. I don't be on that Tatum shit, on that blatant shit. I don't give a shit. We just complaining shit like we name's Karen. And I don't give a fuck, man. There ain't no Karen. When it comes to my shit, this is no love lives here. We don't give a fuck about them. We don't give a fuck about cuz. We don't give a fuck about them. We don't give a fuck about anyone. Cause you know it's us. Shout out to the Bloods, Subu. And you know what I do with the voodoo. And I keep it grimy, sleazy. Motherfuckers remind me of Persian court and this shit is easy. I remember being out there with A Boogie. And yo, I mean, was it worth it? And I've been making shit perfect. When I do this, that I don't even deserve shit. I just living with the dessert kid. And I be selling this shit like it's worth it. Is it worth it? And I be working. Is it perfect? Popping perks, kid. Shout out to Perp Kid.
Speak up a little bit, nigga. Let's speak up a little bit, nigga.
Beat down a little bit.
Speak up a little bit, Mark.
I fucked it up.
Hold up, Mark was going crazy for a second.
He was.
Hey,
Say with your chest.
believe it is real.
Believe this real, believe it's good.
Catch that
Believe
out.
this.
Hey, whatever you feel, believe it's real. Embrace the chills that creep up. Never the type to keep the time to seek for the mind to savor. What do you believe? Seems to put the strength to sneak up. Never the type to keep the time to seek for the mind to savor. What do you?
Hold on, what do you mean?
What the fuck did I say?
What do you-
I don't even
Talking
remember.
about the
Hold on.
strings.
What are you saying? Like, what do you mean? I'm fucking these hoes
You
again. The
said
green,
that-
killing this cash again. My bad. These niggas be hoes. I see that. Gotta get the motherfucking money, and I mean that.
Hey,
Back yo, yo, man's not
when
front.
you lay in your bed and you think of childhood dreams, the one remember you escape your freedom. Man, I can't.
Yo,
Ain't
bro
doing
was
no
definitely
backdoors,
slapping.
no 360 deals. I don't give a fuck. We ain't climbing up no hills. We ain't making no deals to be no fucking God. I don't know. We just always in the spin. And it's with the fam and we going hard. And it's with the fam and we going hard.
This
I
fucking
guess you smell like
fireball
pop.
shots blocking my brain.
Yo, that's so weird because it's making me like so creative
And
right
with
now.
that, guys, I think we're
We're
out. And with that being said, tell them one more time where they can find you and what your names
the
are.
name is Bishop. Search it on Google. Any distribution platform. Basic
Any.
Sound.
You already know it's your boy Honcho,
Yeah.
Merc, Jesse. Appreciate y'all for watching Bullshitting with Jesse and a bunch.
We'll catch you guys next week. Oh, next week we have Blanc Hard Knock Sound Group.
Yes,
I
sir.
was trying to do the acronym, but I
HKSG.
always fucking
HKSG,
get it fucked
bro.
Blanc's gonna be in the building, so check us out.
Wolf Jones on Monday.
Yeah,
Wolf
Wolf
Jones
Jones
on
on
Monday,
Monday.
you know.
Live
Tune in
performance.
to Spaced Out with Merc and Irk, you know.
Yeah, what time y'all starting it? 7?
Alright,
7 p.m. EST.
Big
Tune
juicy.
in.
We love y'all. We out.
Later.